What's up, guys? Here is my Techno Build. I'm going to show you guys the build, the guns, what I'm running. Please don't look at my ugly helmet. I hate it, but it's all I have. The game will not give me anything better. But let's look at it. Let's see what we got. Alright, so here's my Techno Build. This is usually, I do a lot of carries with my Techno Build, but recently I've been running with my Trickster build, but I want to get back into playing with my Techno. So let's look at it. Alright, so I am running the Earthborn Renegade. I'm running Bone Shrapnel and Killing Spree, but I will be, matter of fact, I'll do it right now. I'm going to roll off Killing Spree for Dark Sacrifice. It's just a better mod. Alright, let's get back to this. Alright, so let's start off with the weapons. As far as weapons, I am running, like I said, the Earthborn Renegade. All the stats have been maxed. It's got crit damage, status power, and long range damage. I'm running Bone Shrapnel and now Dark Sacrifice. It's 86.5. It's the highest one that I could get from doing the little thing, and then they fixed it, of course. You know, anything that benefits the gamer, they want to hurry up and patch it or fix it or whatever, and then break something else. But again, running this weapon. I also have the Time Ripper. I'm only having a Time Ripper on because it just looks cool on my back. Literally, that's the only reason I have it, because the little sparkling lights or whatever, it just looks cool on my back. I am running a regular old pistol. Like I said, the pistol and the Time Ripper doesn't even get used. Most of my damage comes by way of the Earthborn Renegade. And I'm sitting at 196k power. Let's get into the pieces. Like I said, don't look at the mask. It's, oh god, so ugly. I wish they had a transmog system. But anyway. So I'm running bonus firepower, close range damage, long range damage, and spare mag. I'm running spare mag because sometimes I also run toxic lead on this, but sometimes in a group, toxic lead does not kick in, so spare mag helps out. I'm also running crit stack on it, which gives me critical shots build up to 5 seconds, stacking effect that grants you 3,000 omni power and 7,723 firepower bonuses, stacks up to 5 times. With this crit stack, I was pairing it with the Inferno Seed, which was Embalmer's Rage for Brain Eater, which all my critical shots, for 5 seconds after killing shot, all my shots will be critical shots. I was running Rocket Nap for a little bit, but I went back, for whatever reason, I went back to using my Renegade, and I was still doing 4 more damage with my Earthborn Renegade than I was with this one. And then I was rocking this Inferno for a while, Wrath of Morlock with Dark Sacrifice on it. But if you're wondering why I have so many God Rolled ones, I got 5 God Rolled Inferno Seeds from when they did the little wipe, or the restoration. Also got this one, the Damascus, the Reaper. I got that one God Rolled. I had an Enoch's Blessing God Roll. I had an Anomaly Effigy God Roll. Like, I got a lot of God Rolls that I'm not even going to use. And here's another one, that Inferno Seed that I had. I think that's it. Alright. So like again I said, bonus firepower, close range damage, long range damage on every single piece. I think there's 2 pieces I might have heal and receive. It's just only because I've been playing with my Techno for a minute, and there's no pieces that are dropping the way I need them to drop. On the chest piece, like this one, it's cooldown reduction instead of close range damage, but I'm not really upset because it has long range damage on it. I have Euthanizer and Toxic Lead. Euthanizer was the most agonizing glove that would never drop, and they finally dropped for me. And they come on the Plague Swords gloves. Like I said, close bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, long range damage on everything. I could use a better chest, but like I said, there's not one dropping the way I need it to drop or being sold. On the pants, again, same thing. I would rather have that healing receive be close range damage, but it does help out, when I get a little low on health, so not too shabby. And it's got the long range damage on it. And I have Sharp Eye with Dum Dum bullets. Sharp Eye comes on the Borealis Monarch's boots, and it comes on the Sergio's beret. I have on the gloves firepower, close and long range damage. I wrote Captain Hunter. Captain Hunter comes on the gauntlets of the Cannonball gloves. And then I have Radical Therapy, which gives me 15% additional damage against enemies afflicted with Toxic, which comes in power with my Toxic rounds and my Blighted Turret. Also, I'm running Firepower, long and close range damage on my boots with Splash Boost and Bloodlust. I've experimented taking Splash Boost off, but it's pretty good if you can spawn trap a little bit sometimes, and just that when you got your Blighted rounds active, it just splashes the other men. It's just like already doing damage to them. So I've experimented with a couple other mods there, and Splash Boost for me just works better for me. Like I said, you guys can experiment, run and build the way you want. This is just how I run it. I'm not going to tell you how to run it. It's just how I run it. It works for me. But a lot of people is like, oh, it's only 196k. But if you notice, if I throw my turret and I go back in, now I'm at 246k. So literally that 86.5 weapon damage, it's sitting at 196, I believe it was, doesn't really matter. I toss my turret out every chance I get, which gives me this. And then think about when all that crit stack kicks in and that bonus firepower and everything starts to stack. You are doing massive amounts of damage with a weapon that's only 86.5. So then if I was running this one, it's 217, but let's see. Throw my turret again. Now it's 274k just because the firepower is higher. But also too, I was running this one. So let's see what this one does when I throw the turret. 277k. So either way, you're doing more damage, and this damage is ridiculous. And every time I toss my turret, and if I'm in a group, they get that same amount of damage too. So don't worry about that. It says 196,000 power. Like, don't worry about that. All right, for my skills, I'm running Cold Snap. It has a 25.4 second cooldown on it. But I like to stay back a little bit. I usually only use my Cold Snap if, like, for them little small, the little baby perforals or whatever they're called. Those things do so much damage, it's ridiculous. They're the smallest thing on the map, and they can literally one-shot you. That's what I usually use my Cold Snap for, or if I'm getting rushed, hit my Cold Snap, take out a couple, build that damage stack up, I'll roll back a little bit, and then just take them out. So my Cold Snap is like, for me, it's my little defense and offense at the same time. So I can pop my Cold Snap, kill them, back up a little bit, get some kills, create some distance. Because the trick to this build is long distance. You don't want to. This build is not gonna, like, if you have close range damage, fine. But a lot of your damage is going to come from the long range, so you just got to make use of the build. It's a build to stay back, and you can use rifles and stuff. I prefer shotguns. I mean, not shotguns, sorry, ARs. just because it like I've always enjoyed ARs, and then running with my trickster build, it's just been trying to get used to running with a shotgun because I just don't use shotguns usually in any builds. I never even use shotguns in the only one I use is the Scorpio, but that's a different story for a different day. I don't know what that noise is. Then I'm running the Blighted Turret. It's doing 2,746 damage and inflicts toxic on my enemies. It has a 7.1 second cooldown. It's a pretty quick cooldown. Literally, I'm always looking down to see when it pops back up so I can pop it out and I can continue getting that damage bonus from it. Of course, I'm running the Blighted rounds. I don't understand why on the firepower build, and it's the top tree, that the cooldown on the Blighted rounds on the Techno is 53.4 seconds. My trickster, I go all top tree, and I think my cooldown is 15 seconds, 16 seconds. So I'm not understanding like why the cooldown. Maybe they can look at that and decrease that a little bit, because if you lose your Blighted when you're carrying somebody, I mean, half of your damage is gone. So I just hope that they would take a look at that and lower it down a little bit. Other than that, my class, like I said, complete top tree. I've got the impact amplifier, my weapon damage by 8%. I have the suction module, weapon leech by 5%. I've seen people use this one, reduce your decay skills cooldowns by 15%, which I probably will reset my tree a little bit and go with that. You know what? I will do that. Let's do that real quick. Alright, so we're going to go with this one. Go with this one. Go with this one. Increase my critical hit damage. Oh. Increase my armor pierce. Increase my critical hit damage. Exposing toxin. Mark for execution. We're going to do the nitrogen capsule. Increase my weapon damage. We go with the nitrogen capsule again. Increase my weapon damage. I'm not going to do Sniper Master because I'm going to do Assault Master. I'm not going to do the Cannonade because I'm not running any of these skills, so it will be a useless point to spend. Alright, I'm increasing my assault weapon damage. I'm not running a sniper weapon, so I'm not going to use that. I am going to take the drill coating. I am going to take 2 sides of power. Those of you that play Division, for me this is like the Providence Sacrifice piece that has glass cannon on it. So definitely going to take that one. I'm going to do my increase your long range weapon damage by 30%. We're going to increase our magazine size by 15%. Or 50%, sorry. Then we have what's this? Alright, we're gonna take that one. We're gonna take what is this? So we'll take that one, and then we're gonna finish it out with Sorry. We're going to finish it out with Empowering Antenna. So that's our skill tree. Let's see, what was I doing? We're not going to run this one because we're not running Sniper. If you run a Sniper, by all means pick this one. I'm not taking this one because I don't run any of those skills. I am doing this one because it increases my assault weapon damage by 20%. It increases assault weapon drop chance by 20%, and it increases the drop chance of assault rifle, light machine gun, submachine gun, and double gun. I will say I get a lot of the machine gun, submachine gun, and double gun things dropped more often. But if we go back to the skill tree here, I got 126.5% weapon damage bonus, 5% critical hit chance. I'm sitting at 110% critical hit damage. My close range weapon damage is 30.1%. My long range damage is 105.1%. Again, my close range damage here would be higher, but I don't have, on this chest piece, I have cooldown reduction instead of close, and then I have healing instead of close. So that's why my close range damage is only 30%. The long range damage, like I said, I like to stay back with this build and just pick them off and use your cold snap. If they get too close, could create some distance. I'm sitting at 54.9% anomaly power, which helps sometimes with the blighted turret because it starts to do that damage when the toxic hits the NPCs, making them a little bit more easy to take down. I'm getting a 18% healing bonus, 20% weapon leech, and 15% skill life leech. So that's my build. Like I said, you guys can run it the way you want. You can tweak it. You can use the weapons that you prefer. But like I said, this is how I run it. I'm not going to tell you guys how to do your build. It's literally based on your play style. But other than that, this is my build and this is how it works. Feel free to come by Twitch. I stream mostly on Twitch. Feel free to drop a follow. It's free to follow. If you like the content and feel like subscribing, go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, I'm going to be making some big things. In the process of trying to get a desktop computer that I can rebuild, make my stream look better. Other than that, this is my Techno Build. And you guys are more than welcome to use it, take ideas from it. Other than that, this is a build. Stop by Twitch, drop a follow, become part of the Sniper family. I love you guys. This is my build.